It's almost that time to report to my new team.
There's nothing but gas, ya sabe que solo estoy fumando salsa. For some lows and I gotta pass. I'm sending loads and they sending cash, but not in that order. Ella una gatita linda, pero como que K9 esa tipo es muy fiel. Ese culito lindo está otro.
As you guys know, I've been training in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm excited to share where I'm going next, the new team, the new league. So stay tuned for this video.
How did you prepare differently for going into like this new season, this new club? Like what was the shift?
Yeah, I think that I prepared myself in a way where, I get the same like preseason workouts. I started to, wake up early. I was about 6-7 months separate, like I told you guys in videos, and I just wanted to get back into a preseason schedule, little mini schedule where, I feel like how it's like waking up again in the mornings and getting my body used to the workouts, and then training twice a day or training 3 times a day, where it's 1 in the morning gym and then in the afternoon soccer again, and getting that body used to it again. That's been like the hardest challenge of this whole thing now. But I'm about a month and a half in of doing the same thing over and over, and now I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? So that, and then also the mental aspect. I'm coming to the MLS or to the new team. I'm coming for it all. I'm excited. I just know that I need to work and help the best team in the best way possible. So I can't look at what I'm gonna do personal goals. My personal goal is to be a team player and help them in whatever way. So that's what's the most important too.
What are you excited for most with like the change of pace, and do you think that you'll like kind of excel or thrive knowing what you know from the Liga MX to MLS?
I think that any player that comes from like South America or like even the Mexican League has that grit. I saw, it was cool. I saw this interview of Weston McKennie with his Juve teammate. He said about the South Americans had that grit, had that fight, and so I saw similar in Mexico. I think that the MLS is growing a lot, and something that where I can do to help in the best way possible with the experience that I've been through, that's the best thing I can do and help the team. And yeah, at the end of the day, that's the grit was what's different. Obviously the fan base is a lot crazier in Mexico, and the pressure is a little bit different, but that's the main reason why I'm excited to come back, because I have all that stuff under my belt, and I really want to take advantage of that and be able to be prepared in whatever circumstance I have to go through in the MLS. And there's ups and downs. You guys seen it in my channel. Nothing is peak. It's really hard. So I'm excited. That's for sure.
Like where are your nerves right now? Are you feeling any? Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm nervous in the sense of like starting again and feeling like a soccer player again, you know what I mean? And so when I talk about this, it gives me the chills, because being separated from a club was just kind of like, do I really want to be a soccer player? Like that's my nerve wreck, you know what I mean? And so now like getting the chills, wanting to get started with a new team, and being around, teammates and friends and all that stuff just gives me goosebumps. I just really want to get started. I really want to know, find out where I'm going. So I'm super excited. That's the best part of soccer. They've always told me that the best feeling is the friendships you make all around your career. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to come back to the league that has changed a lot, that has grown a lot. I think that the MLS has done a tremendous job bringing in players, obviously like Messi, Suarez, and all these guys that are playing at Inter. And that just motivates, a lot of younger players to be able to, say that they've played against the top players in the world. And not just that, but the structure in the MLS of, maybe treating the players all the same, one commissioner and stuff like that. It just changes, and it's different, and it's awesome, you know what I mean? And so I think that's what's helped the MLS grow a lot. They follow a structure, they stay with the structure, and then they just see it grow. This whole Apple TV stuff is amazing. Back in the day, it was really hard to watch MLS games and stuff and whatnot, but Messi plays the deals, you know what I mean? And it's just excited to get more and more people to watch the MLS, that's for sure.
you knew this day was coming, like you knew it was coming, but
Yeah.
like also you didn't know it was coming, right? So, what's like, is it a relief? Like, what are you feeling? I know that you're ready to go, but is it crazy that the day is almost here?
It's so crazy to me that I'm coming back to the MLS. You know, I've been it's been a long ride in my career in Mexico, and it's like it might feel short to a lot of people, but for me it was just a lot of sacrifice. You know, a lot of preparing, playing for two of the biggest clubs in Mexico, and then going through some really bad stuff in Juarez, and so it was just like the time, and it was a perfect timing of like. Now it's just relief, you know what I mean? And I've came back home and just kind of find myself like as a person, what I'm doing here in training and all that type of stuff, enjoying my family. And then now being able to transmit that to the MLS, where it's a family-oriented based league where, you know, it's not so passionate like, you know, Mexico, where it's kind of crazy, but, you know, it's growing and I love it, and I'm so happy to share it with my family, that's for sure. I wish I could tell you guys, you know, where I'm going. It's kind of funny. I really wish I can. It's the preseason starts like 10th of January. Yeah, it's whatever comes next is what's best, you know, and I'm excited to share my journey with you guys. I want you guys to stay tuned with the videos that are coming out, you know what I mean, and the giveaways that we do. It's gonna be really cool, and then the inside of like me joining my new team, and then obviously me in the daily of actually MLS games and all that type of stuff. I want to share it all with you guys, so make sure you guys subscribe and tune in with this video. It's gonna be really cool to see you guys, not so much my life in Mexico, but my life in the MLS, so it's gonna be awesome.